versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8. At the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Chris Boswell.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Titans at their own 21-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 36, Tannehill. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Bud Dupree just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
For the field goal, a 43-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
A gain of
one of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
The ball carrier for
if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Roethlisberger. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Boswell's kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an 3 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss it. Extra point. I think they carried that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
Steven Nelson.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because you...
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. From the 38, Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On first and 10 is Connor. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And 4 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Tannehill. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he rifles one incomplete. The intended receiver that time. But now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A 1st down carry for Henry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The tackle made.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. After the run, Tannehill going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. This is Jeff Swain, the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. The Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
The 2-point conversion.
To throw is Tannehill. And this is going to be caught. So they do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 23, Titans 15.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Roethlisberger will throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Second and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 21 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 10. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. And Boswell has this one going left. No good. He missed it left. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On first down, it's Henry, and he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
The ball carrier.
Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Tannehill, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return this time. We'll go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You don't always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. To throw here, Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Roethlisberger. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10. At their
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. From the 29, Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
55, Mike, 55. Yeah, that's what I do. Hey, check right. Buffalo 18. 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, Simeon. He finds Humphreys. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The ball carrier.
There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Back to throw, Simeon. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. Now Simeon. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
26. Titans.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over at 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Steelers.
Roethlisberger will hand the counter. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that film like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
And a Steeler first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
End of the 3rd quarter of play with the score Steelers 26.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Staying on the ground with Samuels. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
The tackle
Just on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
10 yards.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
6-yard line.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Khalif Raymond now. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Second and 10, Simeon again. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. And that is incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Simeon. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Micah Fitzpatrick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
48-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Steeler first down.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Raymond now on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Cameron Hayward able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Complete.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Third and long. It's Simeon. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Here we go on fourth. Simeon. He'll look downfield for Humphreys, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On first down, Connor. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 22 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. And in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Raymond now on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now left side on the swing pass. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. A shotgun snap for Simeon. It's caught. Humphreys. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. His throw incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A gain of 8. First down, Tennessee.
16-yard line.
From the red zone now, Simeon, complete. It's Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards.
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
14-yard line.
From the gun, here's Simeon. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
The Titans will line up.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's a handoff to Connor. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Again, it's Connor. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.